Hello and welcome to Tabletop 24, and thank you for joining us for another unboxing. Today we have Heroquest from Avalon Hill. Now this is a reprint of the original game that came out in 1989, and this copy has very kindly been provided to us by Manascrew. It is Mark's personal copy, and I've never seen him so happy when he knew it was coming in, and obviously I've pried it away from him just to get this open. So once again, thank you Mark for letting us borrow this to get it on the channel. So without further ado, we're just going to get it open. Now this has what I'm seeing as an ever-growing trend with game manufacturers is these little adhesive circles. So hopefully that's going to be a bit more of a thing coming forward rather than big boxes full of shrink wrap. So the first thing to note is this is quite a large box, and that's because there's quite a lot of plastic actually inside it. But hopefully it will be a little bit of a better purpose for it. So Heroquest is a dungeon crawl, and you will be taking on all sorts of fantasy tropes as you go through it. So what we have got here, it's quite heavy, is we have got a tray full of doorways, which is really quite nice, and different architectural parts. So we've got here, if it will come out, a nice double doorway. It's got quite a weight to it. Bring that up to the camera if it will pick it up there. No, it's not going to. There we go. So yes, so it's quite a nice sort of double doorway, quite sort of dense plastic, maybe even semi-resin. We've got loads of different bits and pieces. So we have got here, we have got some organs and some skulls. Lovely, delightful. Weapons rack, character sheets. So big pad of character sheets, and we've got some item cards. So let's have a quick look in here. So as far as I understand, there has been some rule changes in this edition, and they're sort of streamlined in standard second reprint stuff, but it's been fairly traditional to and faithful to the original. So we've got some nice treasure cards, should I say, different types there. So this might bring some nostalgia back for some people, and I think Mark, what am I saying, he definitely brought some nostalgia back for him. Then we've got some monsters, different, and then some heroes. So that's a really nice deck there. I'm going to pop that to one side and put that back in a second. I'll go to one side. There is definitely some weight in this box. Most of it obviously was in that front one. And then we have the miniatures. So we have got some fishmen, some sort of barbaric, a nice demon. Now the moulding on these is rather quite nice. Let's see if we'll, there we are. And we've got a nice miniatures there. And we've got our skeletons, which are quite nice. Some mummies, I think, by the looks of it. Our heroes are in red. So some nice detail in there. We'll take some nice paint. I will say they are definitely tabletop miniatures. They're not probably something that you'll have displayed on the wall. Well, I mean, you might do. They are quite nice, but they're not sort of the high quality size miniatures that you possibly normally expect. And we've got some dice for combat. Some nice, they are etched. That'll be quite nice. Okay, now what I will say is the plastic for these is quite taut, so it might take some getting in and out of. And then we have our dungeon board that we'll be creating and running through different campaign scenarios. So it's a very RPG-esque. Then we will have punch board and what I believe is a DM screen. So a rather nice DM screen there showing what the monsters are doing, what the heroes can be doing, and what the DM can be doing. Quest book. So won't go through too much of that, but that's showing off the different items in the quest and the main rule book. So not too heavy for a dungeon crawl, but still quite enough on there. Then we've got some standard punch board now for different items in there. And then I think the box a bit of a tap. We have got a razor in here, but absolutely nothing. So that is purely in there for support. Okay, well, that's brilliant. Well, thank you for joining us for this unboxing of Heroquest. If you haven't done so already, please check out our other videos on the channel, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.